and welcome back to the second debate. This topic is climate change. The 2015 United Nations Climate Change Conference was held in Paris, France from November 30 to December 12, 2015. The conference negotiated the Paris Agreement, a global agreement on the reduction of climate change. The agreement will only enter into force when 55 countries, which represent at least 55% of greenhouse emissions, will join it. What do you think about the idea of having such conferences and discussing these topics?
I think it's important to be aware of what is happening to our world in order to have a healthier future generation.
Yes.
Yes. Climate changes have always been a real problem, but only recently the governments and every citizen has started to acknowledge them. And this conference only helps raise the awareness level of every individual. And I think it's really important to have such conferences every once in a while.
Yes.
And I think that they are good because the knowledge, I think, is a hub of success to solve the problem. Because when we agree, yes, there's a problem, we have to do something with it, it will be better and easier.
For sure, yes. What do you think, why hasn't it been really a problem until now? Why didn't governments actually start doing something a long time ago? Why only now?
They were thinking about their
Selves?
Hmm?
Their selves?
yeah, their self things. Don't think about the rest. Only me. The others doesn't care about this problem. I only care about my money, my power, and my people. The others doesn't import.
Yes, maybe some countries are not affected as much by climate change, so they think it's not as important for their country to invest.
But now the world is practically with this. It's going to end finally, but they don't want it. So they are going to finally do something with the objective of finally finish with this climate change.
Yes.
So, like, there's a quote, I don't remember who said it, but it's basically that humans are generally very good at handling crisis, but not so good at handling long-term problems. And I think that's the case here. Not until it's a real crisis and like everything is really bad will we start acting, because people don't see the benefits in, there's a lot of people who don't believe that climate change is real. For example, Donald Trump and his members of the parliament and things like that. There's so many people who still don't think that climate change is real, that until it actually starts showing that it's a real thing and people are going to get affected by it, people are going to care.
Yes, they have to see like a crisis.
Yeah, exactly. So I think this getting together like this is a sign that it's starting to become real bad, I guess you could say, because until it does, people start getting together and discussing.
What do you think are some solutions each of us can have to this problem? As individuals, what are some things that we can do to help this cause?
Well, I think first of all, every individual user of certain appliances like television or even electricity in general, let's make it even more general, like electricity. You sometimes when you leave the room or the TV, you just leave it on, right? Should always close it, or the light in certain rooms you don't use, or even start recycling, because that's also a real problem. Also with the about gas emissions, because that's one of the main topics of the conference. Gas emissions have started to be a real problem because the number of cars countries own and citizens are rapidly increasing, and so as a result, even some countries, for example, Hungary in Budapest, they set a limitation of Euro 4 on the cars. For example, you can't enter Budapest if you don't have at least Euro 4 on your car.
I think also using public transport would help with the gas emissions problem.
Certainly.
Yeah, I think also that we should try to use bikes. So and just
That is even better.
use car for long trips.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And one thing that I'd like to add is that if we start acknowledging as consumers, we can start to change the way companies develop cars, develop airplanes, farmers, how, everything that regards climate change. If the consumers start thinking that, hey, this is bad, we don't want to pollute the air, and we'd much rather pay more money for clean food, clean whatever, clean cars, clean this, clean that, and then the companies will listen, and they will start creating environmentally friendly cars, like Tesla, for example, create cars. Yeah, exactly. Cars that run on electricity. So it's starting to happen, and if we as consumers, each and every one of us, start demanding change from the companies and the people who are in charge, change will follow, I think.
For sure, yes.
And I also say something more generally. The most important thing here is to our behaviors be eco-friendly, just this.
Yes. Well, thank you for your opinions. We can always talk about this, it's a never-ending topic, but we have to move on to the third one.